Alright, so hey guys, let me finish you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys about the new CONCACAF qualifying. So now there is a new change to the qualification, okay? So instead of having, as you guys know, the traditional format where you have to do like playoffs and let's go look at the old format because I didn't really know the World Cup 2018 qualifying. I just knew that USA failed to make. That's all I really knew. I mean, that's still embarrassing to this day, and obviously it's really embarrassing. So okay, so let's see how they did it. Okay. So all 35 nations entered. Okay. So then they did this. Okay. So if you're ranked 22nd to 35th, you would be competing in the first round. And if you're ranked 9th to 21st, you'll be competing in the second round. And in the third round, it would be 7th to 8th. And those nations played off with each other. And then the winners, I think, of those those rounds, those two-leg games, basically moved on to the round of 12, the fourth round. And if you were in the first to sixth, you would already make it to the fourth round. And basically, it would be a group stage format, round and robin. And basically, two nations from each group would make it to 6. Okay. So then the 6 followed into the traditional, what we call the hex, and then the 3 nations get direct qualification. Okay. So personally, now I don't like that. I really don't like the new format. That's the old format, by the way. Let's go look at the new format. So the new format is pretty much like this. So pretty much what's going to be happening is the best 6 nations, okay, the 6 best nations according to FIFA, and they're going to determine this by the FIFA rankings, will basically qualify for the hex, okay. Then for the other nations, they'll be put into what I call the group stage, and the 2 winners, and then they'll be doing their own tournament pretty much, and basically those nations. The winner of that nation will face the 4th place nation of the hex, and the hex they'll just do round and robin. Now, personally, I hate this idea. Okay, now I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The FIFA rankings I'm not the fan. I think most people generally don't like FIFA rankings because FIFA rankings take things a lot of consideration. They take things, they take the thing of like, hey, friendlies are now important too, because now it's all about your rank. But I guess this is also kind of good news as well because now USA cannot now it's pretty much like, USA has a better chance to make it now than last time. But still, I don't know. Personally, like I said, I'm not really a huge fan. And I think that this is good for USA though. I ultimately think that USA will be able to make redemption after that horrible 2018, which I will be watching the qualifiers and all that stuff. And so yeah, so the top 6 will be based on June 2020. So at this current stage, USA will currently make the hex. I mean, I think as long as the USA doesn't really do terrible. I mean, right now we're ranked 30th, which isn't too bad. I mean, we're only 2nd behind Mexico. So as long as we make the top 6 for now, we're good. But when it comes to those qualifiers, we got to play those games seriously. We can't mess up. We can't lose points. We have to win all the games. We have to treat each game as a final, essentially. And we have to put our best starting 11. There's no, I'll just sub him in because, he's good. And we got to take that into consideration because I don't want USA to mess this up. If USA messes up, then it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing, and everyone will kill us again. Okay, I really don't want to miss 2 World Cups consecutively. And let's go ahead and preview the top 6 nations at this current stage, at June 2019. July 2019, I guess you could say, not June, because June's already over. But let's go ahead and talk about July 2019. So at this current stage, we have Mexico, United States, Costa Rica, Honduras, and we have El Salvador. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Honduras and El Salvador are mediocre. And I forgot Jamaica. They suck. Okay? Now, I know you guys are going to come at me and say, oh, well, you see here that they don't suck, you know. Guys, I don't know. Guys, look at the Gold Cup. Haiti should be in the top 6, and I think, as well as another nation that also deserves to make it there is Panama. You know, Panama, who just went to the World Cup in 2018. How come they're not even considered? You know? So I don't really understand this whole, like, you know, thing. So that's why I personally like the original format, how they did it. I think it's a much more consistent, and I think it makes the big teams still have to work their way. I mean, they can technically get away with it, but they can't, like, get it, like, you really have to bottle it in order to miss out, essentially. Like, it's more like, this is more beneficial for the top 6 teams, really, than the rest. Because basically, in order to qualify for the World Cup, you pretty much have to make the top 6. You really have to make it top 6. You can't, like, it's really difficult to make it out of the top 6, because basically you're gonna have to play this into, like, basically play your own competition with the group stage and all that good stuff, the round of 16 and the quarterfinals and bust the semis, you know, etc. That it's gonna be really difficult. And plus you're not even guaranteed when you win the thing. You're just gonna play against the 4th nation unless you know the 4th nation's bad. Then I guess you have a chance, but it's very difficult. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. That's what I'm trying to say, is that it's not easy. That's what I'm saying, is that it's not fair for Haiti. It's not fair for Panama. And I know they still have a chance the next following year. That it's not totally doomed for them. But, yeah. So, I will be giving you guys my predictions for each continental World Cup qualifiers. I want to give you guys those quickly as soon as possible for each region. And we'll dive deep into these regions. Instead of maybe making one entirely huge video. Maybe I might just do that, but then go dive deep into, like, these other ones. Because, like I said, guys, there's 3.5 slots, and basically the half one is the playoff. So, I still think USA can still make it, but they're gonna have to play a lot harder now, because also Curacao is also robbed too as well, and yeah. So that's just want to give you guys my quick thoughts about the new World Cup qualifiers, and I'll also explain to you guys as well, because like I said, I think that all this information I'm getting, guys, is from Wikipedia, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna say Wikipedia sucks. Wikipedia honestly is still pretty reliable, you know, and I don't really see why a lot of people hate it. I mean, I tried making an account, and some of the edits I made didn't even show up. So, you know, I don't really understand, like, oh, anyone can edit, you know. You have to, like, really, like, get some special permission to really edit. Some of those pages are locked, too, anyway, if it's, like, current. Oh, I really don't want to lose to PSG. Come on, can we... come on, bro. Okay, I might actually lose this one. Come on. I don't want to lose this. Bruh. Oh. Dang it. Okay, whatever. It's okay, I guess. It's okay. I still don't know how I guess I was too worried about, like, making... But, you know, it's okay. I don't really care about Neymar anymore. Besides, I heard he was going to join Barcelona soon, so maybe he might... Who knows about that? That's a different story. That's a different video, though. But that's all I wanted to talk to you guys today. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like this new qualification? As I said before, I personally like the old qualification more. It's much more fair, I think. And this qualification, I feel like it's kind of unfair. I feel like this is really just rigged for the teams that are not in the top 6. You know? Oh, wait, I realize there's also another... Yeah, so that's the 2022 World Cup, as you can tell. Like I said, guys, you know, personally, I don't really like this. But, you know, as I said before, it doesn't matter what you like. You have to accept. There are some things in life you're going to have to accept, even if you don't like it or not. That's just how life is, and yeah. But I do think the USA should be happy with this new qualification format, because now it is more advantageous to them than previously. So, yeah. But yeah, as I've said before, it's going to be taking place next year in June. So they're going to be basing the rankings off June 2020, okay? I'll leave a link down below in the description below the link, and yeah. So that's all I have for you guys today. I guess I could make my predictions in this video, but yeah, I guess I could. Actually, no, I'm not going to do my predictions video. I'm gonna wait until like December. I'm gonna wait until January of 2020. I'll tell you that. I'll wait until December or January 2020, sometime midway between this, because I want to give like a fair assessment, you know. But I've already got a good mind of what I'm gonna say, and you guys can probably already tell what nations I'm thinking will make the hex anyway. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video, guys. Peace out.